Offsites with your board are critical for alignment and connection, but they can also feel like a waste of time if not planned and facilitated with care. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to run an effective board retreat. Here is where I have to say a few things about my experience as a nonprofit growth consultant to build credibility with you. So here goes. I've consulted for hundreds of nonprofits, including facilitating offsites for World Bicycle Relief, the Boys and Girls Club, and the Humane Society. Before consulting, I led fundraising at Team Rubicon, where I helped them go from $275,000 to $51 million in annual revenue in 7 years. I also wrote a book called The High Growth Nonprofit, Proven Steps to Quickly Double Your Revenue and Drive Impact, which you can get for free using the link in the description of this video. So let's get to it. An effective board retreat requires icebreakers to make people feel comfortable, a well-planned agenda to keep attendees on track, programming that reminds board members of your nonprofit's impact, and structured exercises to get folks contributing. I will cover each in this video. Your board retreat's overall tone depends on how it begins. You will want to kick-start your offsite by creating an atmosphere of comfort and connectedness among your board members. So dump the jokes like how scientists don't trust atoms because they make up everything, and opt for something that promotes inclusiveness. For example, leading a board retreat for animal welfare, we asked attendees to share their favorite pet name, and for a Boys and Girls Club offsite, we asked which club activity they felt most connected to. In all cases, we also encourage each person to express their personal goals and expectations for the day. Whether it's strengthening relationships, problem solving, or assessing the organization's success, there are always so many desires and so little time, which is why it's so important that you craft a well-structured agenda that keeps attendees engaged and focused during the retreat. You will want your agenda to be clear and have well-defined objectives. When thoughtfully prepared, you can address key issues, challenges, and areas of improvement. Retreats we facilitate often include a presentation from the nonprofit's executive director on previously agreed to strategies and their current status. You will want to keep in mind that nobody wants death by PowerPoint, so limit it to 30 minutes. Afterwards, you can move on to your agenda's primary subject matter, like what are the key issues or challenges that the nonprofit is facing? What are the areas of improvement? How can attendees contribute to achieving these goals both immediately and over the long haul? During the retreat, provide opportunities for attendees to contribute to short and long-term goals. By structuring discussions and activities around their desired outcomes, you can meet the attendees' expectations effectively. Certainly, you will want your attendees to actively participate in things like strategy, brainstorming, and decision-making. A well-designed agenda also includes team-building activities. They help promote stronger relationships among team members, not to mention a sense of shared purpose and commitment to the organization's mission. For example, arrange a panel discussion featuring personal anecdotes, testimonials, or case studies that showcase the positive impact of your nonprofit's programming. Alternatively, you can invite inspiring guest speakers to share experiences, insights, and success stories. These activities reignite passion and generate fresh ideas. No one likes to be talked at for hours on end. I mean, this video is likely proof of that. You will want to leverage structured exercises to ensure active participation from all attendees. I promise this will make the retreat productive and fun. One of our favorite ways to encourage attendees to actively contribute to problem solving is through our How Might We framework. It begins with attendees writing down organizational challenges, each on its own Post-it note that gets stuck up on the wall. After reviewing, the top voted problems get reframed with Facilitator with How Might We. For example, the problem of unpredictable donations may get reframed as how might we convert one-time donors into monthly givers? A solutions process then follows. In the case of a board retreat, we don't need votes on what issues to take up. Rather, we might specify it as how might we be a higher performing board? Thus, we can get right to the solutions phase of our activity. Answering the questions, attendees write as many Post-it suggestions as they can in, say, 10 minutes. Silent voting using stickers ensures that each person is allowed multiple picks. The top voted on solutions are then positioned in an effort impact grid according to shoutouts by attendees. The sweet spot is high impact, low effort, turning quick wins into lasting change. These are generally solutions that can be executed in the immediate future, with their authors recommending specific steps needed to do so. To me, these actionable quick wins are crucial for becoming a higher performing board. That's because anything placed in the other quadrants have much less chance of being initiated. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure that most members attending infrequently held board meetings make commitments in good faith. But the reality is that little action is taken between meetings. Members are essentially volunteers. They have full-time jobs, and like all of us, deal with other life stuff like family and problems. So while the best of intentions may be voiced in a board meeting, they may never come to fruition. In short, there is no real accountability. That's what makes your quick wins at a board retreat so important. They're rapidly doable. The steps for how to do them are known, and responsibilities and deadlines can be assigned on the spot. Once one or two quick wins actually occur, your board may just have the appetite for putting more on their plate. So you're ready with ice breaking, a clearly defined agenda, activities that promote cohesiveness and commitment to the cause, and a way to produce viable action items. Though almost anyone can lead a team retreat, accomplished facilitators can make a huge difference when it comes to meaningful outcomes. Using strong communication skills, adept facilitators actively listen, keep the retreat focused, employ empathy and emotional intelligence, stimulate creativity, and readily adapt. They can help keep discussions on track, manage time effectively, and ensure that everyone's voice in the room has been heard. They're also able to create a safe and inclusive environment where attendees feel comfortable sharing their ideas, opinions, and concerns. As such, they successfully encourage active participation. When Causemic facilitates your board retreat, every attendee gets a copy of my book, The High Growth Nonprofit, Proven Steps to Quickly Grow Your Revenue and Drive Impact, which you can get an advanced copy of for free using the link in the description of this video. If you found today's video useful, please subscribe and hit the bell. I regularly share tips on how to lead your nonprofit's growth. If you have questions about how to facilitate your next board retreat, feel free to ask those using the comments. Growing your nonprofit requires alignment. When planning your next board retreat, remember, it's all about progress, not perfection.